Hey guys, Sin here. I'm back at another video, another guide video on Texas Chainsaw. We're doing one for Leatherface this time around. I've been enjoying him a ton. Uh, the build I've been running currently is I think other people have been doing this exact same build. I could be wrong, but this is I think there's a variant of it though, because there's like a 2 guaranteed perk, and then the third one can kind of be whatever. But personally, I think this is your best option. If you want, this is like the best build for Leatherface if you want to be able to run around and not have to worry about getting chased down or anything like that. No, I mean, not get chased down. I'm talking about you pretty much never run out of stamina. The perfect build to basically never run out of stamina and be able to attack freely and not have to worry about being tired out at all. This is the build for that. You get 50 savagery, you get 50 endurance, you have 4 extra points you can throw in blood harvesting for the fuck of it. For the main skill, I mean, this is just a freebie. Obviously, for this, you can do whatever. I don't think there's much of a difference between here. It kind of really depends on how you like playing. Me personally, I don't really rev the chainsaw that much unless I really need to. But other than that, I'm normally just regular melee attacking because I'm 15% faster with my perk and everything like that anyways. So I catch up to people without having to use the chainsaw with the rev up. But I do use it here and there if I have the opportunity. So I run this. I have this one right now, 10% chance for it before stalling. And then I have a 25% chance for it to after the overheat cooldown ends faster. And then obviously level 3 is a no-brainer. I don't think you pick any of these ones over here. I don't think it's worth at all. You grab instant activation. You start the chainsaw instantly. That's huge. No one wants to sit there and rev it 3 times to start it. That's such a slowdown. So obviously level 3 is instant activation no matter what. So for the perks though, we're running Violent, which is giving us 20% damage when we're at full blood vial. So basically you don't deposit the blood whatsoever. Once you get your kill, or basically you tend to just get it from your first kill. Get your first kill, you get Violent active. Don't deposit it. And I know that sounds stupid, but just don't do it. There's no point for it. You're running around doing 20% extra damage. And the reason why you want this is because you're running Scout here. And Scout, you're going to have... Now, in the beginning, if you don't have this leveled up, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, realistically. This perk is going to hurt a ton if you're running this at level 1. Because you're going to have a 5% movement speed increase, but you're doing 30% less damage. So it's going to take a bit. Once you get a level 3, though, you get 15% movement speed and only a 10% melee damage reduction. Which, with Violent, it cancels that out, and you're doing 10% more damage while being 15% faster, which is huge. And then I run Blood Runner because you get 15% stamina consumption reduced when carrying half blood, and you're sitting at full blood no matter what anyways, so this is pretty much up the entire time. So then you're running around, you're using 15% less stamina on swings, running, anything like that. You run 15% faster, and then you're doing 10% more damage. So it's perfect. You don't have to worry about running out of stamina. You can tack as much as you want. You very rarely run out of stamina if you're not really paying attention to it, but that's very rarely. You can pretty much be capped on it like the entire time and swing a bunch of times and still sprint after people, not have to worry about running out of it, which is the fun part. That's what I like about it. I've had a ton of games where I'm just running through the basement, just destroying everyone. I played like the Slaughterhouse like 6 times yesterday, and I was like killing 3 to 4. I was killing like 3 people down in the basement before they got out. It was fun. It was fun as shit. So that is my personal build. I know you could possibly run. You could run surgical because you get 100% more blood from hitting victims. So like if you don't get that kill and you want to hit that max blood instantly, this is probably better. I personally I don't see the point, because once you hit that max blood, then it's kind of chalked. Unless you're running around and depositing it, but then if you're depositing it and you go to hit someone else again, you're losing that damage, that 10% damage bonus, and you're doing 10% less damage. So I think Blood Runner is by far your best option. Now I know there's another build. I think there's a savagery build going around of like I think it's like big swings, and stuff like that. I think personally what I would run if I'm doing like a savagery build would be like big swings with probably activated, or you'll pay for that, one of those two. mixed in with maybe hysterical strength, because big swings and hysterical strength would kind of synergize, because you're using a ton of, one swing is going to use a ton of stamina. I haven't seen how much it does, so I mean, I can't say for sure, but that would be that's my theory on that build. I know that's sort of the build that's being run. I'm assuming that's the reason why. But back to what I'm doing right now. This is so much fun. Love it. So this is what I'm running with. And then for your grandpa ability, you only get 2 on the path I take, and I mean the best one to take is just Nobody Escapes Hell. 40% harder to unlock the doors. That's perfect. Love that. Nice heat, nice buff for the entire team while you're running down in the basement. Everything once they get it active, obviously you get this nice bonus. So that's huge. All right, let me go through the skill for you guys. We're gonna drag you through here. So what you do is, you start on, you got to go to the right side here. You go to the right, you grab all these ability points. The bonus thing too with Leatherface is a lot of characters have a waste of points pretty much. You don't have to, you don't have to grab these perks and you can just let them go. With Leatherface, you actually have to grab everything here, because there is an attribute point left behind somewhere. I mean, technically, you could avoid the attribute point if you don't really care about having 4 extra blood harvesting, because you really don't need it. You could get away with not grabbing using extra points, but you pretty much spend 50. Just a normal 50 out of 50 with him too, so that's pretty nice. So you go through here, you grab all this, you come down, you grab all of these here, and it's pretty much just a straight shot. You move along here, you take your right, this is where you get scout, that's a must, you grab that. I know you could go to the left, and this is where you get surgical, so if you want to run surgical, go to the left. If you don't care about surgical, go to the right. You go over here. We don't care about bringing home the bacon. We're never carrying a victim, honestly. But this is a random perk. I got Violent here. That is the one thing, you'll have to roll through the random perks to get Violent. So hopefully you get it on the first try. But you get that, and then you come down here, you get an extra attribute. Then you go straight up here, along here. You don't care about this. You grab all of this. You don't care about slow and steady. You just grab all of this, and all the way up here. You get about 14 attribute points going this way, and I think it's 12 if you go to the left here and get surgical. Depending if you go this way or this way. I think it changes. If you go this way, you might get a little bit more, and then going this way. So that's also another thing, depending on what you like to do. But that is my best opinion on Leatherface. I've been having a blast playing him. I've also been playing Hitchhiker. We'll be making a video on him as well. I think he's also a ton of fun. I think there's plenty of options on him too. There's a ton of options on all these characters, which is awesome. I haven't yet tried out the other ones. I probably definitely will at some point. But this is by far my favorite so far on Leatherface. I definitely want to try out the Savagery build. There might be, I've had another idea of a build possibly with his unique stuff. But some of them not really. Like the carrying the bacon one, I don't see that one being useful at all. The hook one too, I don't know about that one either. You're banking on the fact that you maybe knock them down and they bleed out, and so you can pick them up and hook them, so you get 30% damage increase. I feel like it's just way too. It's just a perk that like maybe like, oh, you have a chance to you get this and you get it, and then oh, it's awesome. I'm doing 30% more damage. That's cool, but I don't think it's not something you're gonna get repeatedly. So, but other than that, yeah, I'll have to test out some other builds. I mean, like the Master Key one, that's another thing. I don't really care about that one either. Bloodlust, no. Rough Cut, I have an idea of a possible build with Rough Cut. The issue is the path it takes. There is nothing really around here that's really worth grabbing. I mean, you could do the 2 cycle while revving your chainsaw. You generate stamina faster. There's that. I mean, you could technically do something with that too, but then you're running Rough Cut and then 2 cycle charge, and then you're banking on a random perk for something, and I don't even know if there's anything that you'd incredibly get that you'd want or anything like that. That's the downside. So there's that. So that's my build guide for Leatherface here. I've been playing him all day for the past 2 days, having a ton of fun with him. I'm probably gonna switch over once I do want to get his thing to level 3. I want to have the instant chainsaw. I want to get some kill. I want to try that out, see how that looks, because I haven't gotten him yet. And then we'll probably switch on over to Hitchhiker, because he'll probably be my next one. I've been playing through all the killers. I've been playing Sissy a bit, but we'll need to go do her. And as you guys know, I did the cook. and then I did one for Julie. Julie's really the only person I've played as the victims. I haven't really played the other ones too much, so I don't have anything solid for them yet. I've been testing some things out on them, but that'll come later. I'm gonna go through all the killers first, I think, as of right now. Other than that, though, guys, that's the end of my video. Leave a comment, like, anything like that. Follow, subscribe. Let me know if there's someone in specific you might want me to check out next. I can definitely take a look at that if you let me know. But for now, I am just going through who I like playing the most, and then I will make a guide for them. But if there's someone you want to, oh, what are the options for this? I could definitely make a video on that and maybe do some theory crafting if you haven't tested already, and maybe help you out. But other than that, though, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.